Taurus, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy, and I am so happy that you are here with me today. This is your weekly reading for October 28th to November 3rd. So we are going to get right into your reading. We're going to start with your energies, and then we will do a 9-card tarot spread. Find out a little bit more as to what's happening for you as we move through the week. So please remember that this is a general reading. Take the parts that resonate and leave the rest. And if you find that it does resonate, please leave comments. I love to connect with your energy, and I do really appreciate it. Now, we do have an impactful week because we do have a new moon in the sign Scorpio on November 1st. So a lot of new energy, a lot of time, a time for some new revelations, some new beginnings. It is a time where we will feel sort of that heightening of our intuition and our desires. This new moon, really we do a deeper dive with our emotions. So let's see what comes up for you and your energies. Spirit Angels guides for the beautiful sign Taurus. Incoming energies for the beautiful sign Taurus. What would you like to share? Beautiful. It looks like you're letting go of something for sure. Let me just... Letting go kind of wanted to come out, but then it just went right back in. So the two incoming energies here for you are number 6, events, milestone. So some of you are hitting some milestones, whether those are birthdays, milestones at work, milestones with pretty much anything, maybe projects, even just projects, or even with family milestones as well. Definitely there are milestones that you are achieving here, and you're feeling really optimistic about the things that are happening in and around you at this time. So it could be a very prosperous week for you. We're going to look at the bottom of the deck. This is your current energies, the energies you're bringing into this week's reading. So let's see. I'm going to start with 3 back here. We've got number 7, intention, the honoring path. We got number 2, intention, peace, and number 2, people and family. It's interesting because in the incoming energies for Virgo, if any of you are attached to Virgo, the 2 incoming energies for them was peace and the honoring path. So it looks as if there's a little bit of linked energies here as well. So you could have Virgo in your chart, or you could be involved with a Virgo to some level. Looks as if you are feeling a lot of peace with your family, with your commitment, with the people around you, where you feel at home. Family doesn't necessarily have to mean people that we are blood related to. Of course, family can really mean anything that is just, it's like the coming together of people, and it's the joining of people, and you really are feeling like there's some peace here. Look at the 2 number 2s. For a lot of you, really feel as if there have been some, maybe there's been a little bit of a balancing act where family is concerned, and you've been trying to figure out how to bring peace into that. Your current energies is showing that peace is being restored. And you're on the honoring path, meaning that, again, you're feeling a lot of, it's a lot of deserving energy. It's a lot of rewarding energy. You feel as if you're accomplishing something in a very positive way. And I think that you're being recognized for your efforts. So it could be you have been a peacemaker. Maybe you have been a peacemaker for something that has been happening in your family. And you are really starting to feel the benefits of all of that rolling in together. All right, let's start with your incoming energy here. So your incoming energy, we got number 6, events, milestone. Again, like we said, you are hitting some milestones. Maybe this is why there was family here. Maybe there are some family moments here that are reaching some milestones, and it's really bringing some beautiful peace and harmony and balance around you. So again, a celebration of some sort, and you are feeling very optimistic about things that are kind of coming your way. You can see the 2 beautiful trees here with the archway of fruit, which is abundance. It's your cornucopia. It's the gateway to happiness. The sunshine is your energy levels elevating in a very positive way, and it's bringing you this great sense of optimism. So you're feeling very optimistic and very positive about the things that are happening in and around your circumstances. And if you have been hitting some milestones, so again, if it's a birthday milestone and you're connecting with family, it's just, there's so much tranquility, peace, and love around you right now. How can you not feel this great sense of optimism? All right, Taurus, let's get your 9-card spread. We'll get all 9 cards, and then we'll take each row by row. And you got number 9, the Hermit. That's what fell out. I'm going to put it back. The Hermit is really all about you looking for some deep introspection. It's almost as if you're looking to kind of find the light that glows within you, and that sometimes requires you to kind of go off in a distance. It takes you off your path for a little while so that you can figure out what your next best move is. We can't really make decisions or choices sometimes if we're not honoring our own path. And sometimes the Hermit energy, which is Virgo energy, we talked about Virgo already, it could be something that's very, very important right now. Sometimes it really does prove to be successful when we can take a little time out for ourselves to go a little deeper within to find out where we want to go down a path, but we're not quite sure what that path is. Sometimes it means that we need to delve into our own psyche, into our own emotions, and that might result in you taking a little bit of time for yourself. All right, let's get your 9 cards. Let's find out. We're going to do the first row. First row, Spirit Angels Guides for the beautiful sign Taurus. And the last card for this row, please. Thank you. Oh, you got 2 together there. And so we've got the 8 of Pentacles, we've got the 6 of Wands and the Queen of Cups, and we've got the 0, the Fool energy, embarking on something new. Maybe that's because you've hit a milestone. Now you're ready to close that chapter. You're ready to start something new. Let's get the second row. Let's find out what the second row is for you. That one there. Look at the Hermit came right in the center of your reading. It was definitely meant to be. I think this is going to be a time. This might be the week where you retreat, where you kind of find your own sanctuary. 4 of Pentacles, the number 9, the Hermit, and then you've got number 8, Strength. Wow, a lot of strength this week, holding your ground, trying to figure out what it is you need to release in your life. Interesting for you. Let's find out this third row for you, Taurus. Oh, that one there. Spirit Angels Guides. If we could get 2 more cards. Thank you. And I'm going to get 1 more because I think those 2 actually go together. We'll get 1 more card to complete this row. Okay, the angels are saying, no, you got to do it this way. It's going to go this way. All right, so we've got the 8 of Swords. You've got the Empress. Wow, beautiful energy. And the ruling planet for you is Venus. So this is you showing up in your reading. And then the 4 of Wands. Wow. Okay, loving the energies that are surrounding you right now. That Hermit card wanted to come out. It gave us a little sneak peek, and then it came out again as the center of your reading. I do think that this is going to be the week, Taurus, that is going to prove very influential for you if you take some time out for yourself. You have a light of wisdom that shines within you, and in order for you to really see the path that you need to go on, where that light is shining for you, is going to take you some time. So take a time out, meditate, really, maybe you don't need to surround yourself with lots of people this week. Maybe it's more about really getting in touch with what is important to you, because when you can figure out that, everything else just seems to fall into place. All right, so let's start with the first row here. We've got the 8 of Pentacles, and this is all about the hard work and effort that you put into everything. And I think for some of you, it's not just the hard work that you put into work, your career. You absolutely do put lots of details into everything. You're a master at what you do. But it is also the hard work and effort you put into the relationships that are around. I think right now, the relationship that stands out to be the most important is the relationship that you have with yourself. And it's your inner core, it's your beliefs, it's what you really want to strive for, and that is what you are working towards right now. I think you're doing a lot of inner development right now. I think you're doing thinking a lot about things right now, and it could be because you've been hitting some milestones. Milestones can be for so many different types of people. Again, like I said, it can be birthdays. It can be that pivotal time when we leave, when we hit 30, or 40 or 50 or, whatever age. Because every 10 years, it seems as if we go through another pivotal time where we're going through another restructure. Things in our life are changing. Milestones at work. Again, some of you really could be hitting some milestones. But what I love to see around this energy is that this is very positive energy around you. These are milestones that are happy milestones. They're bringing you a lot of optimism. They're bringing you a lot of new opportunity, a new way of thinking of things. And that Hermit energy is about that too. Your second grouping of cards here, the two cards that wanted to come out together, is the Six of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Feeling a lot of emotions, really following your heart. And I think that your heart is telling you right now it's time for you to retreat. It's time for you to really think about what is best for you. And that's not being selfish. There's nothing wrong with that. It just shows your strength. It shows that you are ready you're ready to start something new in your life, but you want to make sure that you're starting it in the right way. And that sometimes involves you really taking some time out for yourself. You're looking for some wisdom. So for some of you, you could be outsourcing wisdom from a friend as well, or for somebody who you show a lot of respect to. And that definitely can be that way as well. But the Six of Wands, again, is like that honoring path. You really are feeling a great sense of victory here, a great sense of accomplishment. The hard work and efforts that you put into everything in your life is paying off, and it's showing you the rewards of that. Queen of Cups is really, again, watery energy. So water signs can be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. We are in Scorpio season. So it definitely can be Scorpio energy if that means anything to any of you. But the Queen of Cups is you following your heart, following your intuition, and, knowing exactly when you see the signs that something is saying maybe you need to pull back and just take a little bit of time for yourself. It's following that intuition so that you can start to feel a great amount of success around you. And then you've got Zero, the Fool, and the Fool energy is the beginning of the Fool's journey. So again, you are ready to begin something new. You're taking a leap of faith. You are ready for all of the possibilities of what the world has to offer. But before you can embark on this new journey, you want to take some time out to really delve into what it is that is going to bring the most happiness and abundance to your life, that emotional fulfillment. All right, so now let's get your clarifying cards. We're going to start with that Eight of Pentacles. So let's find out. Clarifying card for the Eight of Pentacles, please. Spirit, angels, guides. Thank you. Yeah, you're going through transformations. Another Scorpio energy, again, with that new moon on November 1st. That could be a time of transformation for you. It's a great time to set your intentions in a positive way, especially if you are wanting to embark on something new. Your work could be going through transformations, absolutely. So there could be something at the workplace that's going through transformations because you're hitting milestones. So maybe there's new revisal of contracts. Maybe you're at that pivotal time in your life where you're deciding, should I retire? Is it time for me to kind of close out my work chapter and move on to something else? Major transformations taking place. It's the end of something, but it's the birth of something new. So a whole new renewal process is ready to come into play here for you as well. And it has a lot to do with the hard work and dedication that you've been putting into something. Let's get for the Six of Wands and the Queen of Cups. If we can get a clarifying card. You got the Four of Pentacles again. So you've got the Four of Pentacles twice in your reading here. So the Four of Pentacles is you holding on tightly to something. I think you hold on tightly to the things that are important to you. You've worked very hard. You're the things that you hold important to you, your finances, your home, the people around you, the relationships that you've encountered over the years, and the ones that are important in your life. Your family is extremely important to you, and you hold on tightly to that. And I think you feel a great sense of victory. There might be something or an area of your life that you are holding extremely tightly onto, but you have to allow transformations to take place because things are starting to change. You should feel optimistic about the changes that are happening around you because they are very positive. But there is definitely something that you are holding tightly onto, and you don't want to hold on so tightly that it doesn't allow you to feel a sense of freedom. So let's find out as we move through this reading. Now we've got the Fool, which is embarking on a new journey with endless possibilities that are available to you. You're stepping outside of your comfort zone a little, and you're having to take a bit of a risk. And that could be why you're holding on so tightly, because it's kind of the fear, right? It's the fear of change. So with the Fool energy, you got number 5, the Hierophant. This is representation of you. This is definitely Taurus energy. That is the representation of you in the major arcana. You are very much, you hold your values, very important to you. Structure is important to you. And I do believe that you are holding tightly on to your morals and your values, and that there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. You should never compromise those things because they're very important. I think that this is a representation of you and who you truly are. And I think that if there is any contracts or commitments in your life, I think that you are going through a whole new renewal process. I think things are changing. There's lots of transformations that are taking place that are requiring you to let go of something. And as hard as it can be to let go, it's something that's going to open up the doors for something new. It's almost it's almost as if your journey is coming to a close in a beautiful way, and you're opening up the doors to a whole new path. But before you can feel comfortable about walking through that new path, there's a lot of thinking that you need to do. So once you can get your thinking in check and you can wrap yourself around the idea of these transformations, you're going to be able to break free from this energy that may be causing you to hold so tightly onto something. All right, with the 4 of Pentacles here, it's a duplicate number. This is duplicate energy coming through, again, holding very tightly onto all the things that you've worked really hard for, and rightfully so. I mean, I think that we all are at the 4 of Pentacles in our life, especially with the world the way that it is today. We all work so extremely hard for everything in our lives. So of course we are going to hold on to it. We're not going to just let it frivolously fall away. But there could be relationships, there could be people in your life, again, things with work that you are still holding very tightly onto. The 9, which is the Hermit, the center of your reading. I think there's some deep thinking that needs to be happening here so that you can feel confident about releasing something so that you can move on your path. It's going to require a lot of strength. It's going to require a lot of courage on your part. But I think that you have the capability of being able to do that. So let's get your card for the 4 of Pentacles. Let's find out what you'd like to share. We've got the King of Swords, very much air energy. Air signs are your Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. So if that means to anything to any of you, King of Swords, there's no gender with the cards, but the kings are very much leaders. He is ready to go at a moment's notice here. He is very enlightened, and he's very intuitive as well. He thinks with logic and he makes decisions with logic. He doesn't put his emotions into things. With this King of Swords, it can be very much Libran energy. I feel like it almost could have something to do with some sort of contracts. Again, something that you're holding on tightly to. There could be something around you that you are waiting for some clarity on, and until you get that clarity, it's going to be really hard to release it. So there could be a situation, it could have something to do with work. It could have something to do with the hard work that you've been putting into things, especially with transformations changing. Something is changing around you, but it's requiring more clarity. And once you have that clarity, you'll be able to release whatever it is you're holding so tightly onto. Let's find out what this Hermit energy is. Excuse me. Nice. All right. And you got another 9. So 2 9s in the center of your reading. So 9 is going to be a very influential number for you this week. Very much so. Even though we see synchronicities of some of the other numbers as well, number 9 being in the center of your reading, I believe is going to be something that is very, very important to you. The 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles right beside the Empress here, you really are spreading your wings here. I think that you really are working towards a lot of independence. I think you have a great deal of sense of independence about you. And I think that you, with the 9 of Pentacles, are receiving abundant rewards here. I think for the hard work that you've been playing, transformations are changing because you have worked very hard, and that hard work is paying off. The 9 of Pentacles, this is a time of celebration because you have finally achieved or are achieving monetary blessings. So things are definitely looking up for you financially. And this could be, again, because you've hit some milestones, you know, maybe you are at that point in your life where you have reached the point of, you know, you've got the financial stability around you. And now you have to think about, what is the next path? What is the next path that I'm going to take now that maybe my career path is changing? What does my life, you know, stand for now? What is that next journey that I want to take? And it's something that's going to require a lot of deep thinking, because it's not something that you can just make on a whim. I think you're at a point in your life where you're actually able to do that, because financially you have prepared yourself for this moment. So financially you are feeling very strong. The Nine of Pentacles, she has all the resources she needs financially. She has a very beautiful and abundant financial life here. And it's because it's something you've worked very hard for. And it's taken you a long time to get there. But you know what? You're really reaping the rewards of it now, because of the hard work that you've put into it. Let's find out with the Strength card. So you need a lot of strength and courage, because you are embarking on a new journey here. There is definitely a new beginning for you. You got the Ten of Pentacles along with the Nine of Pentacles. Things are changing in a very beautiful way for you. You are able to actually, financially, you are leaving legacies, because you have an incredible amount of finances, because you have really carefully planned your assets. Or you're in the position of where you're actually putting your money into assets that are going to prove to be successful for you. You know, and again, this is a lot to do with your family. You know, I think that you feel a great sense of, maybe it's, some of you could feel a great sense of obligation to your family, but I think it's also that you just feel a lot of love and commitment around your family as well. The Ten of Pentacles is having that strength to be able to figure out how to spend your money where you want to spend it, but also save for the future. And I think that you have a strength about you that allows you to stay very controlled when it comes to that. The Ten of Pentacles is in your reading here because you are really, I think you could be even looking for some advice from someone how to release some of your financial stability and put it into assets that are actually going to give you more return on your money. You're looking for that advice because you are turning a whole new corner here financially. I think that financially, you've got a very good reading for finances. Let's start with the Eight of Swords here. This is how you see yourself. For some reason, you are seeing yourself trapped, and this is all in your mind. You are not physically trapped by any means. It's just when you look in the mirror, you feel as if you are feeling tightly woven, you know, like your hands, you can't release those hands from the restraints, and it's eating you up inside because you're not sure how to break yourself out of this feeling. And this could be what you're holding on to. You're not holding on to something physical. You're holding on to your thought process, and it's something that you have to learn to release. We'll find out when we clarify. The Empress, number 3, again, this is your energy because it is ruled by Venus and Taurus. You are ruled by Venus as well. So you're showing up twice in your reading. So again, a lot of Taurus energy is in this reading. This is the birth of something new. As you can see, you are birthing something new in this world. You are ready to embark on a whole new journey, and it's seeds that you have planted. And these seeds are now, they're really ready to be nurtured. You are nurturing them, and now you're ready to really start to see growth. And the Four of Wands is all about that sense of stability, happiness, celebration. You are celebrating something. For some of you, this could be marriage. Absolutely. Transformations are taking place, the hard work that you've been putting into things. There is movement with this card. So for some of you, it really can be planning a move. Again, it could be a move that really is going to require a lot of thinking on your part because it's not something you can just rush into. But this is definitely, you are celebrating something on a totally new level. But you have a little bit of fear here because you're feeling like, before we actually go into this anymore, let's get the clarifier for that Eight of Swords, because, you know, with all of this wonderful energy around you, this optimism around you, for you to look in the mirror and feel trapped, we have to find out why. You got the Seven of Swords. So you could be feeling trapped because there could be something or someone, a situation going on around you that has been kind of secretive, and maybe it hasn't been somebody has not really been truthful, or there has not been a lot of clarity. And this is why you're looking at your situation and feeling trapped, because the situation is making you feel that way. You can get yourself out of this situation, absolutely. I think you need to trust in somebody who is going to give you some really good advice. They are there to give you the wisdom that you need. You're holding on tightly to something because you don't have all the answers, and you feel as if something or a situation has deceived you in some sort of way. For some of you too, the reason you're trapped in your mind and you feel as if you can't break free is because you're planning something and you're doing it, you're doing it and you're keeping it a little bit quiet. You don't want to divulge your plan. You're not ready to let the world know your strategy. I think it's something you're planting seeds for, you have been planting seeds for, and you're not ready to release this yet. And this is why you're feeling trapped, because it's not something that you want to continue. You don't want to continue in the energy of feeling as if you have to keep this plan to yourself. You want to be able to share it. But I think transformations have to take place first before, and with those transformations comes some very good and wise advice. And once you have that, you will be able to release yourself from this energy. Let's find out with the Empress here, the Empress, Spirit, Angels, Guides. And you got the Knight of Pentacles, very methodical in their thinking. The Knight of Pentacles takes things very slow, but they don't mind taking things slow because they really feel that they are building towards a very prosperous future. Again, he's the slowest moving knight, but he is of the Pentacles. So I think you are birthing something, or you are in the phase of planting seeds for something new, whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship. It's something that's going to benefit you long term, and you're willing to put in the work. You're willing to put in the patience to watch it grow. So I do believe for some of you, there is an investment that you are working on that is going to really bring you a lot of tangible results in the future. I think it's something, you are planning something that is quite big here. This could be a whole new entrepreneurial, like some of you really could be birthing the idea of going and branching out on your own, taking your business to a new level, and knowing that it's going to take time and effort, and you're willing to put all of that into it. You're very methodical with your thinking, very much Virgo energy. Again, a lot of Virgo showing up in your reading here. You slow and steady wins the race, right? And that's very much what's happening here. The Four of Wands, you're ready to celebrate. So you are turning a new leaf here. There is new energy surrounding you, and it is bringing you right in balance. You've got the Justice card here. Again, I think there's a lot of celebrations. I think financially there's a win here for you of some sort. Things are transforming for you in a new way financially. You've been waiting for information. You've been waiting for a contract. You've been waiting for an agreement of some sort to come into balance, to come into fairness. And this Justice card, number 11, it's time to celebrate. You're celebrating a contract. You're celebrating a commitment. Again, I think that you've been very patient, and I think you've been waiting on the outcome of something, and I think that this week is going to prove to be very lucrative for you. I think you're going to be really feeling that honoring path. You're going to be feeling that Six of Wands, that great sense of victory. Whatever has been holding you back, if it's been somebody's actions or a situation that is making you feel trapped, you are going to be able to feel the sense of breaking free from it, because justice and karma are playing a really strong role in that for you as well. And it's bringing you your gateway to happiness and celebration. All right, Taurus, because we have that new moon on Friday, November 1st in the sign Scorpio, let's get your moon energies. So we're going to get some moon cards. Let's find out what your spirit and angels would like to share with you with the moon energies. We've got two here for you. Let's find out what those are. Surrender to the divine. It's time to surrender to the divine. You know what? Your intuition, your guardian angels, your ancestral, people, your ancestors are all rooting for you here. And your archangels are really asking you to surrender to them. Ask them for help. You're not on this journey alone, that there is a lot of guidance that is available to you. And with that beautiful, the Hermit here, that Hermit energy in the middle of your reading, it's saying you don't have to go it all alone. You know, ask for help and surrender to the divine. Emotions will be running high, but that's okay. Sometimes we need our emotions to run high. It allows us to put everything into perspective. So again, that is just some messages from your moon energy. Now let's get your archangel messages, what the archangels would like to share with you, Taurus. What are those messages? Spirit, angels, guides. Here are the messages. We've got one flipper there. Wow, that's a lot. Let's see here. The first one is, it says you're protected. So very important. We always want to know that we are protected. That's why they want you to surrender to the divine. Let you know that you can open yourself up and you can feel a sense that you can trust the path and process of everything that's happening in and around you. You are safe within my bubble of light. You can proceed with confidence. Absolutely, you are protected. They want you to know that on more than one level. I'm going to read them all here. It says number 27, it says to regain your focus. And sometimes we need to go deep within to regain our focus. So trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron and I are here to help you stay grounded. So staying very grounded, regaining your focus. You regain your focus through that King of Swords as well. And then it says, number 35, trust the guidance you're receiving, and you're receiving so much guidance, and they're even expressing that to you. So Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany, and epiphanies are all about that Hermit card. Uriel, so because they've blessed you with this epiphany, it says, I am also present to clear away your worries so you can trust your divine guidance. So much divine guidance for you this week. Number 44, you will manifest what you need. So express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance you need. So much assistance. And then it's saying, number 23, pray from your heart. Prayer really can move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. You, for some reason, they wanted you to have a lot of those messages for this week. Trust in your divine guidance and surrender to it. All right. I want you to keep in mind, you got a couple of 4s and you got a couple of 9s. I think 9 is a very important number for you. It seems to be the one that's I mean, you've got a lot of duplicative numbers, but 9 seems to be, because it's in the center of the reading, a very important number. And you got karma, 888. Beautiful energy. Balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around. That's the karma. And karma has a lot to do with that justice. So a lot of money is coming your way. We've seen that with the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. So if you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and to use it to realize your greatest potential, because there's so much potential for you right now. Thank you so much for joining me today, Taurus. I hope that you found meaning in your messages. Please leave comments if it resonates with you. I appreciate it. Please also consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. And until next time, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.